Can you hear me backstage? Hello? Hello? Hello?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, but
Can you hear me?
I can hear you fine.
Okay.
So we got it? We're
Yeah.
live. We're live anyway.
Oh, shit. Oh, good. You did it.
I did it.
Maybe we'll have some
Except
people come in here then.
I don't know how to do the okay, I don't know how where do I go to see the chat?
It should be just a button over it says chat on it. Hey, Betty Damn Boop.
It don't say. I don't think I'm gonna be able to see the chat.
No, well, Betty Damn Boop's in the chat.
Hi Betty, I can't see the chat.
And Lord, I've missed you both. We've missed you too. We're trying to figure out the Streamyard. It's all jacked up now. It's trying to. There's your intake.
To see if I succeed, to see if I believe they're looking up to me. They want the best of me now, best of me now, best of me now, best of me. They want the best of me now, best of me now, best of me now, best of me. They want the best of me.
I did it. Isn't that wonderful?
Hey, Kelly Cares. Hey, Scoot with Barb. How are y'all doing?
Hello, Barb. Hello, Kelly Cares. Hello, Betty. I'm sorry, I cannot see the chat. I don't know how. It shows the brand and all kinds of stuff up here, but it don't show me my chat. Can you still hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you fine.
Okay. Well, I guess you're just gonna tell me what people says.
Kelly says good. How about you, Betty Boop? Hold on, let me see. Scoot with Barb says, hey, Betty. Kelly said, ladies, how are you? We're doing fine. I think it says comments. The Scoot with Barb said it should say comments. I don't even know how to log out of this StreamYard and get back in.
I see it. Thank you, Barb. I see it. Good. I see it. Oh, thank goodness. I feel lost if I can't see the chat. I just cannot do that. It makes it so hard. Can y'all believe I did this? Can y'all believe it?
I can't believe it.
Barb, I've been watching your lives. I don't get notifications, so I miss them every time. But I've been going back and listening to them. They've been pretty good too. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay. All right. I guess I'm good to go then.
I'm trying to figure out mine over here.
I got in it pretty fast. I mean, I thought I was gonna have a real problem. Oh my god! At least we did it. So, what's been going on with everybody? I know Barb was thinking about getting another doggy, weren't you? I adopted a cat. I don't do cats, but we kind of fell in love with this one little cat. She was starving to death, and she just melted our hearts. I picked her up and I just started crying because she was so skinny. And now she is so sweet. She's so quiet, and she goes by her routine. It's just so wonderful. You can't get another. Oh. Oh. What's one more, Barb? That's what I used to say. I had like 9 at one time. And believe me, that was a nightmare. one night, we took the German Shepherd to the emergency vet. We come back home and had to take my Yorkie to the emergency vet. The same night. It was horrible. Yeah, I know. They do cost an arm and a leg. Daisy, this one vet, she had an infection in her abdomen, and they were going to charge me. Wasn't it like $6,000? And
Mhm.
my husband, the girl in his office, she used to work for a vet that is like 20 miles away from us, and she did the surgery for 400 and something. That was a blessing too, because there's no way that we could have come up with $6,000. And what gets me is they're just like my kids. How can you put a price on one of your kids? You know, but this vet, she's not in it to make a load of money. They said that she loved animals and she would never do that. She lets people pay it out and everything. So, no, Betty, I tried the pet insurance. You have to pay up front, and then they will get around to paying you, but they will have to go and look at it all and make sure that you know what they're going to pay and what they're not. And we had a bill like it was Daisy cost us like $7,000, and they paid I think 2,500 of it, and we had paid that much in premiums, so we just dropped it. Who was that thing? Oh, Music City Mom. Hi, good to see you. I don't remember. Um, no, it's not a mods only live. Just the mods come in first. They always are here. Sometimes it's just me. I mean, it's me and the MKB, and it'll be just a few of us in here just chit chatting. We haven't been live for a long time, so it's going to take a while for people to get around over here. It's according to what's going on in the community. You know, I don't know who's live. I don't know what is going on.
Hey, Aussie Jerk.
Yeah, hello, Aussie. Haven't seen you in a while.
Hey, Music City Mom, too. I think that's what it says. It's hard for me to see.
Yeah.
I'm over here trying to figure out.
I've never seen that name. Have you? But welcome. We are all just, we're all good to each other over here, and we just chit chat about what everybody's doing and stuff. And we make fun of, the community around acting like fools, arguing over stupid stuff. But they can go back and forth. I'm telling you, they can hold their own back and forth, back and forth. It's like a ping pong game. We're not really interested in going back and forth with people anymore, are we?
No. There ain't no use in it.
Our lives just got so overwhelming, me getting sick. That really woke me up when I almost died. That really did change me a little bit. I think I'm not as mean as what I was. But I can get mean. There ain't nobody gonna run over us. I'll tell you that right up front. But yeah, they made a video about us, Angela, Clips and Giggles, and that was stuff from like way back.
But yeah, that was from a long time ago.
Yeah, when she was lying on us and saying all that stuff about us. Yeah, like the Dorothy thing is like so old it's unreal. I'm still waiting on that proof. Man, I held my breath as long as I could, and I thought I was just gonna die, so I just stopped. So what have you been up to, MKB?
Not much. I just been babysitting and staying home, watching the kids, getting ready for school to start back. It's gonna be starting back August the 2nd, so they ain't got much longer. And then Landon's birthday's coming up. He's supposed to be 8, so I gotta plan his birthday party coming up in the next week and a half.
Oh, I can't believe he's going to be 8.
Mm-hmm.
It's amazing, isn't it? Time goes by so fast. Well, my youngest is 38, so fixing to be 39. And my oldest, he's 40. So, but they're still mama babies, you know.
Yep.
When you have boys, they're just mama babies. That's all there is to it. My daughter-in-law, every time that my oldest one gets out of line, she calls me, "Will you do something with him?" She goes, "Why do you call my mom and embarrass me?" Oh. She goes, "Because you straighten up when I call your mother." But yeah, I'm so proud of him. He turned out to be such a good kid. He did. My youngest one, he acts more like his daddy. He's just, it's like trouble follows him around. Uh, So what's Betty been doing and what's Ossie been doing? And uh, I know that Barb, she took a hiatus, didn't you? You were off for a little while. But y'all been doing some pretty good lives. You and Toxicity, I really like her. We were gonna do a round table. She was gonna do a round table with me about uh the Stephen Avery case. And they just now had the rally, you know, where they go up there and they protest. They just had that. I was supposed to meet oh checking convictions there this year. I just couldn't. I couldn't make myself go. I would have been no use to them whatsoever because I would have cried the whole
I
time I was
figured out
there.
my Streamyard thing.
Did you get it?
Yeah, I figured it out. It's got yours still on there, thank God.
Where are you packing? Where are you going? On vacation?
Hey, Molly Lollipops.
Let's see. Oh, going to the ocean with my kids.
Grandkids.
Betty's going to the ocean.
That's nice, Betty. Y'all bet y'all have a good time.
I had never seen the ocean, guys.
What?
No, I've never seen it, y'all.
I can't believe that.
I've never seen it. Mark said that he was going that they were going to make sure that I seen it before I died. Man, I almost died and I almost didn't get to go, didn't I?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. I feel so much better though. I went to the doctor. I am pre-diabetic, but it's a good thing that they caught it because I was drinking like 12 Dr. Peppers to 24 a day. And I cut back to 2 and I feel so much better. I have so much energy and I feel so much better just cutting back on my sugar. I just cannot believe the difference in the way I feel. I am scared. You know what? I grew up by the lake and I saw some of the fish that could have swallowed me whole in a lake. So if they could swallow me whole in a lake, there's no way I'd get in the ocean. There's no way. I'd be the one that attracted all the sharks. And I watch all those shark movies because they're scary to me. They are so scary to me. 2 liter a day, yeah. But Dr. Pepper, see, Cokes I don't drink that much because I switch off. But Dr. Peppers, I just down one right after another, and I wasn't drinking any water and I wasn't eating any ice, so I was no water in my system. And they're checking my kidneys out because they told me that I was in stage 3 kidney disease. And then when we got there, she saw my history and saw that I had 4 surgeries on my arm and stuff like that. And she said it's probably the ibuprofen. So they're going to clear my system out, and they think that might be the problem. So I'm happy about that. So you all have been gone. I had to go to hospital.
Had pneumonia like symptoms and was to quit smoking. Now I'm 98 days smoke vape free. Thank goodness, Kelly. That's
Kelly
awesome.
had to do that. I told them, I said, I tell my doctors they're going to have to pry those cigarettes out of my cold, dead hand. But I am thinking about getting hypnotized. I'm
You think-
serious. I'm really thinking about it. I got an appointment. I don't know if you can be hypnotized, but I'm going to try it. And my insurance is going to pay for it
Damn.
because they want me to quit smoking. I just don't see how you did it, Kelly. I just don't see how you put them down. I'd kill somebody. I'm telling you, I cannot. My husband, I know it's terrible, but yesterday I lost my pack of cigarettes, my extra pack. I went through the pack I was on, and he had to leave work at lunch and bring me cigarettes. Because I will, oh my God, I lose my mind. Isn't that horrible to be addicted to something like that?
Mm-hmm.
I said, I've never been addicted to any kind of drugs. You know how long I was on those pain pills, and
Yeah.
I didn't have no symptoms of getting off of them or anything, and it doesn't bother me at all. But my cigarettes, my cigarettes and my sugar. I am so addicted to those two things. If I had it to do over again, I would have never picked up a cigarette. Never, because I have emphysema because of it, and I have congestive heart failure because of it, and it's awful.
She says she come home on oxygen but got off it now, thank God. That's good. If you quit and you came home on oxygen and she's off of it now. That's real
Isn't that
good.
amazing?
Yeah.
That is so amazing. Pneumonia is nothing to laugh at. I'll tell you what, that is just something else. So, what have you heard about the community? What's going on in it?
I really don't know what's going on lately.
Well, I know Brittany and
Noodle Mash and Sally Ann and Noodle Mash is going back and forth, and Trisha is the only thing that I've heard lately.
yeah, I went under I went under Sally Ann's and put I wrote a letter under there about Noodle Mash. I had some things to say about her. She's just, I don't know. I've never seen anybody work at manipulating people like she does. She's really good at it. She's improving too. She's getting better at it as we go along. They do get better at it.
For energy, she says.
What?
She matches energy with energy, she says.
She didn't match ours.
Kelly
We challenged her to match our energy and she couldn't do it.
said Noodle Mash is going after Lufa also now.
I think she just pulls people out of the sky, man. She pulls people out of the sky and she says how horrible they are to her. She's the victim. She's always the victim. I'd hate to be anybody's victim. That would just kill me. I just don't see how they can talk about people like they do, lie and cheat and steal, and because that's what they're doing. When they manipulate people and lie to them about other people to get money, they're stealing. They just make me sick. And Brittany and Jessica, they're going to town. They go back and forth. I tell you, I've got something to say about that. I have an opinion, and people aren't going to like it, but I don't care. That is what's wrong. Though, those two girls are doing is what's wrong with our true crime community. It's because they are dragging unneeded and unwanted um, drama into the true crime, and it is masking what needs to be done, and they need to be looking for that little boy instead of worrying about all this lies and junk and rumor going around and going back and forth, one being on one side and one being on another side and just bickering back and forth. They think they're accomplishing something. They think they're helping this child. Those two need to go back to school and learn how to do true crime. Because you're supposed to do true crime and help people, not hurt the case. Because that's all I've seen them do is drama. They're not doing true crime, it's drama. So they need to label it as it is, and it's drama. True crime, you support the families, both sides, doesn't matter, until their child is found and the facts come out and they find out who did it. Until then, everybody's innocent and they need to keep their mouth shut. But they do it for the money. These people are doing this for the money, and they're using this child to do it with. It's gross, and it makes me sick. If it was my child, I would have those channels down, and I would do whatever it took to do it, because there's no way I'd put up with that garbage, because all they're doing is they're not even talking about Sebastian anymore. They're talking about their parents and running them down. It's just ridiculous. The stuff that has come out is so pitiful. And they think that they're doing, this case some good. They're not. They need to go back and look in the mirror, and they need to see, what if it was my child? That's what they need to ask themselves. It's just ridiculous. I wonder if they'll ever find him.
I don't know on that one. It's been a while now. I don't see how some kid could just disappear off the face of the earth.
I feel like that he walked off and he got into something that he didn't know how to get out of. He's autistic, so there's not much telling something could have happened that spooked him or anything. He could have run off the edge of the cliff, and he could be somewhere. You just never know what could happen. So, it's so sad all the way around. It's like they turned Summer Wells' case into just a big drama cesspool. That case turned out to be so horrific. And they still don't have any leads on that. So, did y'all see, there is a guy, it's pastor something, on YouTube, and they're swearing up and down it's Elvis.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, he sings just like him. I swear to God, he sings just like him. But they saw Priscilla with him, and they think that it's Elvis. And, if you look at him in the face, it was a little plastic surgery, it could be. But, he sings just like him. He sings in church, and he sings the gospel songs just like Elvis did. It's amazing. His voice is really amazing. And there's a lot of people that think it's Elvis. It's so funny. No, it's Pastor something. I forgot what his name is. It's Pastor something. I subscribed to him, just so I could go listen to him. His music. Because he does sing. Elvis had a voice that was amazing. It would just melt you. My
Kelly
mom
said,
thought
he was at Lisa Marie's funeral also, but don't know if that is true.
Right. Yeah. And I wouldn't put it past a celebrity to do something like that. If he was overwhelmed and he had, his health and everything, if he had just enough of the, not having no privacy or anything, I don't know. If that was me, I might check out too. But I think I would have come up with a better death scene than on the toilet. Don't you think so?
Yeah.
I would have come up with something else besides that. That's what makes me think that it's real, is because they would have come up with something else, you know? I just don't know. You never know what's true and what's not anymore. That's what makes, you know, YouTube, you really don't know um, what is true and what is not. It's just really sad. It really is sad. I've got to where that I get on here and like I listen to people. I don't believe word comes out of their mouth. You know, if they told me something about a case, I would have to go and look it up myself because there is no way I'd believe any of these quacks. I mean, they need to go to school or something, learn how to research cases and how to present cases on YouTube and take the drama out of it. I can't believe how much drama that they have drug into these missing kids cases. You know, it's just so sad. I can't really see that name. What is that name? Lufa, don't give a fuck. Oh
Yeah.
no,
Is that Lupo? I think.
is that Lufa? Well, Lufa, I don't blame you at all. These people out here are crazy. Crazy. I mean, they are just crazier than bats. Go back and forth and back and forth. Oh my god. It is unreal. Oh, chaotic opinions.
Yeah,
Bob
she said.
Joyce. That's it, Kelly. His name is Bob Joyce. Pastor Bob Joyce. Okay, Pia is Lufa. Well, you're
Yeah.
welcome here, Lufa, anytime. You know that.
We've missed you, Lupo. We ain't seen you around in a long time.
I know we'll stand up for you. We don't care. We know how these people are. Weirdos. And they will take anything and twist it around to make you look like that you're dirt. Anybody that spills garbage about other people on here, that run them down or say that they're lost or or that um they're judging and giving their opinion as if it's fact when it's their facts because they twist the facts to make themselves look better. And these people, they just don't have lives and um they don't have any empathy for anybody else. They don't care. And anybody that opens their mouth and just runs trash out of it all the time, those are the ones you need to watch for. Because if they're talking trash on somebody else, they're going to talk trash on you eventually. That's just the way it happens. I don't care. Me and MKB, we made a pact, that we'll go to each other before we'll go out here and spew a bunch of garbage. I would go to uh, my death before I would show any of our text or repeat any of our conversations or say anything that I know private, any about us, our relationship, her family, anything. I'd go to my death, defending it. And I think it's just ridiculous. But these people are the ones that are missing out because they could have real friendships on here if they would just apply themselves a little bit and step back and think about the other person for a change. They could have some real friendships on here, but they're all hit and miss. They all jump in head first. I love you, and you're just all great and great and great. And then a week later, they're mud, because they don't do their homework. I mean, you know how people are on here. Like, we know how Luca is on here. We know how Kelly Cares is on here. And when somebody says something about y'all, we know. We don't listen to it. We just don't listen to it. Do you, MKB?
No, 'cause I know how they are. They're my friends, and I don't really care what other people's got to say about them.
Mm-hmm. And, I mean, unless they come and do something directly to me, or if they're doing something that's just really, really wrong and I'm going to stand up for it, then there is no reason to run over here and, believe some trash that's coming out of somebody's mouth. Because when they're tattling on here, it's usually trash. And that, queen of receipts, I don't think I've ever seen a receipt. She says she has them, but she can't show them because, that person asked her not to. And then she manipulates her people into believing that she showed them. I've never seen anything like it. I haven't. I've never seen anything like that before in my life. But they do psychology tests all the time. They do these trial runs to where that they will take a group and tell them something and make them believe that they saw something or heard something that they did not. They do that all the time just to prove that it can be done. I mean, they have it all the time. When I was in school, I attended so many of those. It was unreal. And the things that you can make people believe just by them hearing it. If you say it enough, they start to believe it. So, Betty's back.
Yeah, I was driving home and listening to.
We missed everybody. We hadn't been on here so long. She's so tired from keeping kids all day.
Shoot, I got to look up.
And I was running around negative Nelly because I felt so bad all the time. And I'm feeling better. I can't believe in 2 days I'm feeling so much better. Yep. Repeating it seems right. It does. And it's the way that she says things, and the way that she puts sentences together and her excuses. She just knows how to twist things around to make it look like that she's a saint. If I had the saint record that she has, if I was as perfect as she is, dear God, I think I'd run for president. Because she does have she really does believe that she's important. And, nobody's more important than another person. Not at all. What are you doing?
I had to plug my phone up because it was about to die. I had 5%. I noticed it.
I know. MKB's been babysitting, and I'm like, more power to you, man. I would be crazy if I had kids. Bunch of kids. I'm just not a babysitter. I'm not a babysitter, especially if it's, kids that their parents hadn't made them, hadn't disciplined them, and they don't mind and listen, they just are wild.
They're going to mind when they get here, I'll tell you that much.
Oh, my niece, I let my niece move in with me, and she had 4 kids. And my other niece has custody of them now, thank goodness. But they were just like wild animals. I swear they were. You would not believe the way they tore my house up. I could not believe the way these kids acted. I thought I was going to go crazy. It was just something. I said, I am so blessed. My grandkids are little angels. Knock on wood.
Mm.
But I don't know. My grandkids, they stay busy, with their farm, and they just have so many activities and so much stuff that they enjoy doing that they just don't have time to misbehave, I guess. They get on their daddy, though. He tried to get 40 more ducks the other day, and they wouldn't let him get them. They said that's all moving out if he got more ducks.
Dang.
Ducks are messy. Ducks, they make such a big mess. Hello, dragon pilots. There's your friend, MKB.
Hey, Dragon Pilot, how are you doing? I was watching some of your TikToks the other day on TikTok.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
You need to send me the link to that so I can watch them.
Somehow I got it on TikTok.
I've been watching this scammer girl. She is that one that oh shoot, Bitch Talks showed us that one night. She's been popping up on my feed. There are different channels that's covering her, and they got all of her cash apps and everything shut down. And I'm telling you, I laughed my butt off at that girl. She got mad and was cussing the people in her chat for not giving her money and stuff. It was so horrible because she'll even put her drug dealer's cash app up there and have them send her drug dealer the money. Who
Damn.
does that? Who does that? And she says it's for food and for cigarettes every day. She begs all day long. And but you never see her eat. She gets like $700 a month in food stamps. She goes to the grocery store once and buys a few things, and then for the rest of the month she begs for food. And I just don't get that. Lisa, yes, Lisa, yes, her name is Lisa. She had me. I was rolling over yesterday laughing at her because she was really yelling at them because she was going through. What do they call that? It's not with. Is it withdrawals when it? It's not withdrawals when they're in between doing drugs. Is it? What's it called? I don't know. I don't know what it's called. Like, they do the drug and their drugs are all gone, and then they have to get their next fix. She loses her mind. I am not joking. I have never seen anything like it in my life. A full-blown drug addict up there begging and manipulating people to buy her drugs. It is beyond anything. She had her kids taken away from her and everything. Yeah, withdrawals. She was going through withdrawals. Yeah. And it's sad, but she won't get help because they tried to get her into rehab. She promised them if they'd give her money one night, she got like $100 that night, that she would go into rehab. And when it come time for her to go to rehab, she goes, I'm not going. I'm not going. Like, okay. But they said it's so funny that she has dogs there, and she never asked for money for dog food. So how's her dogs eating?
Hold on.
Okay. And her daughter was pregnant and doing drugs too. So she'll get her baby taken away. But yeah, she got all of her kids taken away. And she said that her son had brain cancer and that he died. And then she made up one of her daughters said that it was a made up person. She said that she died in an abandoned building. And then she said her dad died. She got money 4 days in a row for that stuff.
Damn, she's taking the killing over.
She is. She got yesterday when she's going through withdrawals, she got $70 that morning. And they said, you've already done the $70 up in drugs, because there is people that go in there and they troll her and they get those cash apps shut down and stuff so she can't get the money for drugs. And they're trying to do her a favor. instead of her just sitting there in front of the TikTok begging for money for drugs. And I can't believe that well, she got her main account shut down, but I can't believe that they don't. How can, it's what kills me about YouTube and TikTok. It seems like that they would have some kind of morals to where that they would not allow that on their platform. And it's like e-begging and stuff that people do on these missing kids and stuff. It seems like that they would pull out their morals and shut these people down because all they have to do is push a button. And if they push that button and shut them down enough, they will stop doing this stuff. It is because YouTube allows it. TikTok allows it. That's why these people are getting by with this crap. And that's why these people, sometimes eventually it ends up hurting other people, getting other people attacked. Some of them, it takes their life. I mean, these people don't understand that there is wackos out here every day. People, influencers that are dying every day because of jealousy and stuff on here. And YouTube needs to just shut it down because all they have to do is push a button. I just don't understand why they don't. You know, they don't have a problem shutting the ones down that don't deserve to be shut down. That's what kills me. But I got a big kick out of when Noodle, when she went over there, remember when she was bragging about how much money she was making off of us by talking about us? And she got demonetized, so she didn't get that money. When she got demonetized, they didn't give her that money. I thought that was hilarious. I said, you over there bragging and then you got demonetized. I said, enjoy. Oh. But she was sitting over there. She might as well have been sitting over there bragging because she's lying on us. I don't mind people telling the truth about me every day of the week. They can tell the truth all day long and I will go along with them. Let them do it. But when they start lying on me or lying on my friends or lying on somebody I know they're lying on, that's when I get mad. I really do get mad when people, they pull out that, because they'll mix just a tiny bit of the truth with all the lies. And that's why people believe the lying part of it. Is because they had that little tiny bit of proof, you know, that one little bitty part of the truth that they can pull out a screenshot and show you. But then they add in all the lies, and everybody believes that too. And they'll say, don't make me play that video. I might go ahead and play it. I want to hear it. That's what gets me when they don't make me show those receipts, because I will. Well, show them. If you're going to be on here talking about something, I want to see the receipts right there in my face. And these people that go on this face value and listen to these people talk and talk about people and go along with it, and then they spread it somewhere and then they attack this person because of it, that is so disgusting. You know, y'all need to go pull y'all's pull-ups up and go get potty trained. Damn, bunch of shit. All of them.
My credit card got hacked into.
How did that happen?
I don't know. They called me. My bank did from
Oh my
fraud
God.
or something, and they were doing DoorDashes at McDonald's on my darn credit card.
Oh my
And
God.
California, and it wasn't even
Where?
from here, state California.
California?
No,
Well,
and
shit, you could have gave it to me. I would have got DoorDash.
I had to shut my. They had to stop my old card, and I had to get a new card. It's going to take like 10 to 14 days, and I don't have no debit card until then.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Made me so mad.
I never have a card because I can't. I lose mine in my house and can't find it ever. If I use my Cash App for a lot of things, but if I have to go out and shop, I have to send the money I'm gonna shop on, I'll have to send to Joseph and use his card. As soon as I get out, he'll go, my card. And I'm like, what? He goes, you'll lose it. I'm like, I can't believe you talk about me like that. I
Oh,
lost his card so much.
Kelly said, "Did you hear? You guys watched the video of Trisha whenever she played the court recording? Did you watch it?
Oh, she played.
Yeah.
Oh,
Uh oh.
I didn't hear it.
Yeah, she did.
What happened?
You know where they went to court, her and Noodle Mash and Mrs. P.
Yeah.
She played that.
She had it. She got it.
She got it. Yeah.
Oh my God. I want to hear that.
Yep, she got it. She played it. You have to go look at it on her channel.
I bet it's sad. I bet it's sad as all get out. Because I bet Mrs. P didn't have a clue what was going on.
No. You didn't know
I know
what to
she
say.
didn't. I'm not on either one of them sides on that deal. But I do know that the manipulation that they're using, and they know Mrs. P can't handle things like that, and they're pushing her. You know what I mean? And I think that is so horrible because Mrs. P, I think that she would, if she could control it, you know, I think it just gets out of hand and it just goes, she just gets carried away. And she gets madder as she gets carried away. Oh, it's good. She said Natasha was being an ass. Oh, I know. Yeah. Natasha Natasha did all that she could for Mrs. P because they really wouldn't allow her to do anything. They wouldn't allow Natasha really to help her, that much. And I just think if she would have went in there with a lawyer, she would have done so much better.
Yeah.
She just would have. That's all there is to it. I guess, since I was going to get the attorney general called on me, I guess I could have went in there and faked being her lawyer.
Yeah.
I'd like to see her take one of us to court like that. I'd mop the floor up that woman. I tell you, she is just one of the most disgusting people I've ever met. As far as the lies and manipulation goes. And I think it's just, I don't know. Oh yeah. And also she thinks that it's okay for her to make money and make a buck off of Mrs. P, but it's not okay for Mrs. P to talk about the situation or anything. She's got to keep her mouth shut. That is so wrong. And I swear, if that judge and those people saw what was going on now, they would see why Mrs. P got pushed to the point where she was pushed, because she talks about her every day. They down her every day. She pulls people up out of the air to down them. If you're anywhere besides where she wants you to be, then she will do anything to make you look horrible. Her threats. She thinks that she can threaten people and it will scare them to keeping their mouth shut. That's what she thought about me and MKB. If y'all don't shut up about me, I'm going to do this. And it was bad stuff that she was going to do to us. And I dared her to follow me to my true crime people. I would love to see that. Because they would hang her in the rafters. I have built my reputation. Everybody knows I'm the same person I was yesterday. And the same person I was the first day I come on here. I was a little bit naive. More naive than I am now. And I just stood on the truth. I didn't know that people lied on here and stuff. I didn't. I was so stupid. But I learned real fast. And you learn really fast. And I can be a nasty person. I can. When I'm taking up for myself, or if I know I'm right, they better watch out. Because if I know I'm right, I'm right. That's all there is to it. I do my research and I see, both sides. And I can't believe that anybody would look at these sides of things and say what Noodle Mash is doing is fair. She's going to butt heads. She's going to lie on the wrong person. She's going to butt heads with the wrong person. And then she's going to be in trouble. No, you're right. Kelly, you can't support everything that she does because it's wrong. She does so many things wrong. And I really don't like her. Truth be known, I left a few channels because I said, if y'all have her on your panel one more time, I'm going to croak. Well, because I just couldn't handle it. I just couldn't handle it because she didn't want to get help to stop doing what she was doing. And Noodle Mash just pushes it and pushes it. And I just think, they always say, what's right is right and wrong is wrong. Well, their right is, it has it has a veil on it. It's their perception of what is right. And when you have when your heart and your soul is not good, then your perception is going to be not good. I mean, that's just all there is to it. And Noodle Mash's reception, just the way she receives the information. You could tell her something and she could tell someone else and it's going to come out totally different. Oh, yeah. She does think that. She thinks that she can run people off of YouTube.
Kelly said,
She
"Yeah,
thought
everything Mrs. P has done by any means. She has gone way too far multiple times, but all these people coming at her is egging her on. In my opinion, it's gross. I wish it could all stop." That's true too. I agree with that 100%. I don't agree with nothing Mrs. P has done either. I don't care for Noodle Mash or Mrs. P because both of them have done things bad.
Right. But Mrs. P just she don't know where to put there's no boundaries, and she crosses those boundaries, to where it gets her in trouble. And if she gets in trouble enough, I guess she'll stop. Mm-hmm. But I just don't think it's fair that she is the one that always gets in trouble, and Noodle Mash just sits over there and laughs about it. And when other people like Sally Ann and Trisha and Kelly, if we say anything, she thinks we're defending Miss P, and we're not. She thinks we're friends with her and taking her side, so then she threatens us. And then she uses Miss P, saying, "I'm gonna have her thrown in jail if y'all don't shut up." Nobody wants Mrs. P in jail, so that makes them stop and think. It does. It's like, oh my God, she's going to throw her in jail if we don't stop. And that's not right. Mrs. P's not doing it. And then, like I said, we went after Noodle Mash for totally different reasons than Mrs. P. Her lying. That's what we went after her for, and she lied on us. And then she threatened us. When she threatened us, that set me off. I'm not going to... No. But she's not going to threaten me with sending somebody else to jail for something that person hasn't done. I go after her because I just don't like her. I don't like her. I don't like the way she does. I don't like the way she does people, and I don't like the way she lies. She can't tell the truth because she doesn't want people to know who she really is. Just like I told you, you can put out anything you want on me and you can stalk me all over town. You're the one that's going to come out on the short end of the stick. I guarantee it. You call my attorney general. That's so stupid. She thinks that makes her sound smart. By threatening all this stuff and say, "Oh, you're breaking the law by pretending to be a lawyer." Like that sounds smart. But her people really believe that she's smart. If she was smart, she wouldn't be having to be on YouTube begging for money. She just would not. And anybody that has to get on YouTube and beg for money, um, I would be embarrassed if I had to sit there every day and beg for money like they do. Or if I made fun of other people because I got a super chat because I was talking trash on somebody. It should be the other way around. They should be embarrassed by it, but they're not. Wouldn't the judge love to hear Queen of superiority treats people? And oh yeah, right. See, that's a thing. I mean, that's what I was saying. She's not turning this information into the police and into that judge and all that stuff. She's not doing that. If she did, Mrs. P would have already been arrested again. And they would get noodle mash for what she's doing. She's not going to present that. That's why she's not going to the cops and having her arrested. Because she knows that she could be in trouble too because of the harassment, the bullying that she does to people. I mean, just like the clips that we got about what she said about me. Look at how she threatened to stalk me, to put out all my information, to go after me no matter what. I mean, follow me around everywhere, call my attorney general and lie to them. She put all that out in one video. Wouldn't a judge just love to hear just that one? And she thinks she's smart, and she thinks that she can get in there and manipulate everybody. One of these days, there's going to be a judge and a lawyer in there that's not going to let her do it. And it's going to backfire on her ass, and she's going to wonder how she ended up in the situation she's in. Not now, but will be. Because people can only hold this. When you are a bad person, you can only hold your own for so long before the bottom falls out. I mean, look at what her content is. All her content is trashing people. She don't do her arts and crafts anymore. She don't do anything. And then when she does do the arts and crafts, they look like a kindergartner done them. I ain't never seen any arts and crafts done like that. I'm like, what the hell? Is somebody really going to buy that? You gotta be, I mean, I don't know. I could get little babies to do things that she does. Sally Ann did show some, I guess that is her. She's going to do the resin in them. I guess it was molds that I think their daughter and son-in-law bought for her. She had some really cute ones. She had like a mushroom, because my friend that passed away, she used to do fairy houses, but she would make her own. Matter of fact, tonight I found some mushrooms that she made for me for my fairy house, but she made everything out of stuff that she picked up off the ground and everything. She was very talented, and but I think those resin pours. Sally Ann's going to make a house, a little fairy house like with the resin, and I think they'll be really pretty. But Noodle just needs to get some better taste in what crafts she's doing. I mean, it's like once toothpaste back in. Oh, no end to this. Oh, I know. There's not ever going to be an end to it, y'all. No, they'll go back and forth forever. You know what?
Hey.
But if somebody, if I don't know, if somebody wants to try to pick a fight with us or something, they pick it all right. But we will shut them down quick. We're not going to go back and forth. Just keep doing it. It wears me out. I don't like carrying around all that anger too. Pocket. Hi, you haven't. Kelly said she hadn't seen Pocket Santa in a few days. Yeah, you're.
I hadn't seen her either. You still there? Uh-oh, something done happened. Broken. She's doing Streamyard today, y'all, so if she falls off, I don't know how to get it back on. Or how to
It
get it off.
wouldn't.
I
It
can
wouldn't be me if I didn't do that, right? Hey, I'm running the thing pretty good, huh?
Yep,
Aren't you proud of me?
I am.
And look how rusty I hadn't even been in this thing since me and you started. This is the
Right?
first time I ever went in it.
Yep,
I'm proud of myself.
me too.
Yeah, in the beginning, Betty, yeah, they were nice, but she's not putting as much what you call love and attention into it. She's just doing it hastily. Just she's talking when she's doing these crafts. She's talking trash on people, negativity, and instead of positive vibes and everything and love going into her crafts, it's all that negative and evil vibes going into it. So it's going to come out looking ugly. That's what I think about things. I think if you put love into something, you get something beautiful out of it. And if you put hate in something, then you get something ugly out of it. Don't you think so?
Yep. Well, I hate to be a super, but my phone
I
is on
know.
here and
I was fixing to say, you need to go. I
yeah.
can't see those, but tiny houses are awesome. I have no problem admitting that. What do you mean tiny houses? Did she do tiny houses? I did. See, my friend, she was so talented. I did 3 doll houses, and I gave 2 of them to my granddaughters, and which I still have one that I'm working on. But she did enough things. She left me some surprise boxes that if anything happened to her, I couldn't open them until after, So she passed away. And this past month, I've been getting into those boxes and seeing what's in there for my doll houses. And I just cried my eyes out because the stuff that she did, it was just amazing. She made lemonade, and it made lemonade in the glasses with lemons in them, and it looks like real lemonade. I mean, and she made me an outside grill for my dollhouse, and it really works. You can put a piece of charcoal in it. You have to cut it up, but you can put charcoal in it and light it, and it will cook something. It is amazing. And so, and she made it to where I could change my wallpaper out just by pulling a wall out. And my carpet, I can change it to hardwood floors or carpet just by pulling the little slot out and putting it back in. It's so cool the way she did it. I'll show y'all when I get done with it. And then I'm making MKB something really special. So when she gets it, she'll have to show y'all.
Yeah.
So. Oh, you did see it in her posts? They're amazing. Noodle Mash made the tiny houses. I wonder what she made them out of. I got my dollhouse from Hobby Lobby. It's like an $800 dollhouse, and you have to put it together just like a real house, board by board. It's unbelievable. The roof has shingles. You have to put the shingles on the roof. It takes forever to do them too. She didn't sculpt them. I hope she didn't sculpt them. That stuff she sculpts is so ugly. I want to croak. I ain't never seen anything like it. Well, I'm gonna have to go look. Well, how did she do them? See, now they got my curiosity up. I'm gonna have to go listen. I have stuff to do after this in her post. Okay, I'm gonna have to look. Those are what? Kits. Where can you get the kits at, Kelly?
On
Do you know?
Amazon or Temu.
Just tiny house kits? Well, I'm gonna have to check that out. Oh, it's a dollhouse room. Oh yeah, those just I've done those. They just pop together. Those ain't nothing. She needs to build a dollhouse from scratch. See how she likes that? It took me one of them took me months and months, almost a year. I got one put together and I had my windows put in it and everything. And my sweet husband threw something on top of it and it smashed it flat. I about croaked. I'm talking, like all the sides fell in and the roof fell down on top of it.
Yeah, I can matter and I don't know what.
Oh my God. He didn't even tell me till for a little while, though. He didn't want to tell me right away.
Betty, what are you gonna be ordering?
So, well, yeah, those are the dollhouse rooms. I know what you're talking about. Those things are real easy. I've done a couple of those. But my friend used to make like the china and everything, and like my stove is you can actually open all of it and put you put your dishes in your little china cabinet and all that. And I have lamps that really work, electricity. It's really cool. And I was gonna buy some stairs, and the stairs was like $30. And my friend that passed away, she made me a set of stairs, and you ought to see them. They are really good. She did a really good job. I mean, I miss her. Oh, all right. Well, we need to get off of here because she's got to go because she got to get to sleep.
Sleep, y'all.
Okay, let's see. Let's make sure we read everybody's comments. Oh, and Kelly. Oh shoot. Crap. My email is in the about section. If you'll email me your number so we can get together on that game, because we need to get that going. Because I really want to do that. I'm really excited about that. I was just trying to give you time to, heal and everything when you feel better. Just when you feel better. But okay. Yeah, don't forget.
It's okay for me to give it to you.
What?
I got Kelly's number. She said it's okay for me to give it to you.
Yeah, she said will do. Yeah,
Okay.
she said it's okay to give it to me.
Okay, I can.
Okay, she said yes. All right, Betty, it's good to see you. Kelly, it's good to see you. Y'all keep y'all's heads up. Don't let Noodle Trash get to y'all. She's nothing. And what she says is nothing. I don't even listen to her garbage. I laugh every time she starts bringing up something about y'all. I'm like, oh my goodness, what fake stuff did they do to her now? It's hilarious. But, all right. We are going to come up. Me and Kelly will get together and then we'll come live and we'll do that game.
All right.
It'll be fun. I don't know where Mark is. I think Mark, oh, they were on him the other night, so I don't know. I need to check on him. So, all right, guys. We love y'all. And y'all have a good night. Thanks for coming in. We appreciate it. All right, you ready? 1, 2, 3. Toodles. Good night.